Welcome to Self-Publishers Collective Workshop Meeting. We meet on the second Thursday monthly at 7 p.m. at Bosler Memorial Library. We also simulcast on Zoom. If you want to get more information about the workshop meetings or the Zoom link, please contact Bosler Memorial Library or visit us on selfpublisherscollective.com. When we're in person, we introduce ourselves and update each other on the goals that we have set, projects that we're working on, and just added information on topics that we love to write about. March meeting, we're going to have a workshop on marketing planning. And anytime you are a published author, whether you do self-publishing or your traditional publishing, you are going to need to do some marketing for your body of work. We have some upcoming events, writing a memoir through Bosler Memorial Library's online YouTube channel. The first session will drop on March 3rd, 2022, and each session will be uploaded each week for 6 sessions total. We will also have Self-Publishing 101, an in-person class starting in April of 2022. For more information, go to Bosler Memorial Library website for these events. Resources available to you in Self-Publishers Collective include Bosler's YouTube channel, where all of the meetings will be pre-recorded and uploaded after the date of our monthly meetings. And also the website, selfpublisherscollective.com, has resources and blog posts to help you in your authorship journey. Let's get to our topic for this evening, and that is plan your season. Resources to help you plan your writing, publishing, and marketing for your book. The timeline that authors follow is for planning, writing, making buzz or pre-marketing around their body of work, publishing, and marketing. We're going to call these seasons. So seasons can be as short or long as you need them to be, but it keeps you on a cycle and helps you as an author continue to publish your work for your readers. So let's get started. This is the planning season where you're going to want to pinpoint your target audience. This is what some authors call their muse, who they're writing their body of work for. Fill in full details about who your target audience is, the topic, whether it's fiction or nonfiction, and what type of reader you are aiming to market your body of work to. The second is topic and outline. Writing a main topic summary and then an outline, it gives your body of work its skeleton. It sets out the bones to how your body of work is going to be fleshed out when you start your writing. Have a goal word count in mind. Your goal word count is going to be for nonfiction anywhere around 35 to 40 or 50,000. And for fiction, it can be longer than that. It can be more words, around 65,000 or so, 55 to 65. You can do some research on this to find the genre that you're going to be writing for and to make sure that you're within the guidelines for how much word count they have for each of their works. And then create a timeline. This is where a good pocket calendar or desktop calendar or even wall calendar comes in handy to create a timeline for yourself to map out these seasons. In your writing season, you're going to be scheduling a habit, looking at your word count, how many words you want to write, and then having a writing practice. Write your body of work. Editing and fine-tuning towards the end. And a tip for every single writer out there is to read your work aloud and then edit. So 2 sessions of editing. One is going to be rereading and making sure that everything is there that you want there. And the second one is going to be reading your work aloud. And you will find lots of ways to adjust your work and have it the very best possible body of work. Let's talk about the writing season as far as scheduling a habit and word count. There's a 90-day goal worksheet that's available for anyone who want copy. Here you see the 90-day goal worksheet. In the light yellow, this is the only place you would actually fill out information. You have up in the top, goal, 25,000 words, a start date, we're using February 1st, and then your goal date, which is 90 days exactly from your start date. So this will be May 2nd. Today's the current date, how many days you have left, and your average words per day to meet your goal. So this is pretty low. If you started in 90 days, your goal is 25,000, and you've done so many words already, your words per day, you have to hit at least 248 or 250. To find your word count, you're going to be looking at the bottom of your document. If you're using Word, you can find how many words in the word count at the bottom. You're going to put your starting word count here at the top and then your ending word count at the bottom. Make sure you do this each time you have a writing session, and this will give you your daily words. You enter in the daily words on the date that you finish that, and these start accumulating and adding up. You'll have a completed total word count here, and you're going to have how many words you have left to write. This just gives you a way to track your progress, give yourself daily goals, and get into that writing habit. If this tool seems useful to you, you're welcome to get a copy of it. I'll be happy to send it to you in an Excel spreadsheet. Let's talk about the buzz season. That is pre-marketing that you're going to do for your body of work. This is after you have finished writing and when your body of work actually goes to the editor. I highly recommend that you hire a professional editor to do editing for you. This is after you have done a few passes of your own editing or use editing software like Pro Writing Aid or Grammarly. And then this is when you're going to develop a book cover. You can get a graphic designer to help you. There are other companies out there who will develop book covers for you and give you an idea of what the cost is and types of design that's going to fit your genre and have great book sales. And this is a time where you can also write a book summary. During this time, you can take pieces of that book summary, go back up, create some buzz posts around it, get information out to your potential readers to get them excited about when your book comes out. Here's an example of creating buzz. You can put a title of your book and potential launch date and where you can find it. Just something simple like this to create a buzz post and get people excited and interested in the type of work that you're doing. Then we're going to go into the publishing season. This is where the class Self-Publishing 101 will be very helpful for you to understand the mechanics of getting your body of work published, whether to use an ISBN, which costs money, or to go through KDP, which is Amazon's print-on-demand company, where they will issue an ISBN for you free of cost. Also, formatting your book to make sure it looks correct, that your page numbers come out where they need to come out, that your chapters are starting on the right or the left side, wherever you want them to start. And this is when your book cover should be ready. You want to get all of this done, formatted, uploaded. Your work has come back from the editor. All the changes have been made. This is your final copy. And then you're going to order a proof and take one last look. Does the book cover look great? Are there any words or graphics going off the page? And making sure that you have done your final proofreading to make sure everything lines up the way you want it to. Next is marketing season. This is when your book actually launches on your launch day. You can schedule a party, you can schedule a Zoom meeting, you can call your local library and see if you can set up a book signing or a launch day gathering for people who may be interested in your book. You also may want to reach out to independent local bookstores if they want to have a launch day gathering for you or allow you to host one at their location. All of this takes planning, and you have to make sure that all the pieces are in place. So when launch day comes, you're ready physically to do the work and celebrate your body of work going out into the world. You're also going to want to generate reviews. You can do this through beta readers, other writers. If you're writing for a particular genre, you can get some expert in that genre to read your book and offer a review for you before publishing and get their permission to use it on your book cover or as a foreword or introduction. And then you're going to create posts where on your social media platforms, you're going to be talking about your book, the book launch day, counting down 30 days to go, 15 days to go, count down until your actual launch day. And you can prompt buzz around this by giveaways. You can actually give away the first chapter to your readers if you choose to. You can do a sale on Amazon, the first week or so, especially if you have ebooks, which we highly recommend that you have all of the types of media: paperback, hardcover, ebook, and then we'll talk about audiobooks another time. But having giveaways can order author copies and give those away to beta readers who have given you feedback, people who have reviewed your book, and get them to do a review out on Amazon the day of your launch. That's what really allows Amazon's algorithms to work for you as an author. Here's an example. This is just a PowerPoint slide where you can pull in a copy of your book cover and you can superimpose it onto electronic devices. You can say it's a sale, it's 99 cents, get it now, put a link wherever your social media is, and just maybe a review of someone who has read your book, and do it for a day or a week. Here's an example of one that I did where somebody gave a review for my book and I asked their permission to use this as part of the marketing and they agreed. So I gave them anonymity, but I put the cover of my book out, made it this week only 99 cents. I got tons of downloads for my ebook and some people bought the paperback. It worked and it was fun and it was great getting the word out there about my book being published. And then finally, the best way to gain readership for any author is to repeat your seasons over and over. Plan, write, buzz, publish, and market. And write these down on a calendar and have these seasons readily available. If it takes you a year to complete everything, then it does. If it takes you 6 months, that's great. You can do a couple a year. But having a plan and planning your seasons out will help you be a successful author. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. We'd be happy to see you in March at our marketing workshop. And keep writing. Subscribe to the Bosler YouTube channel with notifications on for upcoming courses.